Well, we're back here. So that means that my test of the 5 hidden unknown, or actually 4, because cell block E grants was a failure. I have tried to let this save run with tropical fever and undead on high, or low, for 20 minutes and nothing changed. Afterwards, I reloaded the save so that I could get back here and deleted the other save. But I started a new prison. I had everything turned on except cheats and mutators and all of the bureaucracy research. I had lakes, I had buildings, I had forest, etc. But I also turned on all of the DLC at the highest possible mark. I let that run for an hour. Nothing. So that sucks. However, beyond that, this is a re-record of episode 11. Because during episode 31, it feels like 11 because this is probably the 11th episode that I've recorded in a couple days. I have a problem with one particular inmate. And this problem persisted because of something here. I am going to turn off this and I'm going to leave that on and turn this on. Because I'm not getting my prisoners due to the fact that the garbage and the exports are not getting collected. Better yet, I am doing exports here, but not here. Because I'm running out of cash. But there's another issue that I have with one particular prisoner, and that was the whole reason why I decided to re-record. You see, there is this one particular guy. And there he is. But this is not what I needed. So as you can see here, he doesn't have the tracking belt. But if I do it here, track prisoners, yes. Please remove that toggle range. As you see, everything is green as it's supposed to be. Perfecto. Okay, now we're gonna wait a day. To ensure that Mr. Brunsma, gets his tracking belt removed. Given that it works. And afterwards, we're gonna kick him out the prison. There's another problem, actually 2 small problems that I noticed. But for that, I need to first sell some stuff. Namely all of that. It turns out that while I thought I was super well busy with the hot water pipes, I never insulated those hot water pipes, but those are the only ones that aren't insulated, because as you can see, this is now no longer warm. And I do see a little piece of pipe that was not insulated there either. That is. And everything else is as well. Number 2. Issue number 2. These never got radiators. So they have been freezing. Problem number how many? I'm just gonna call it that. This area. And basically this entire area. I don't know why, other than this game is bugged beyond belief, and I'm gonna keep saying that, and it's gonna keep frustrating me. But even though I have removed the bamboo benches and bamboo tables, these assholes simply will not eat. And they will continue to starve to death. And you can imagine that it severely frustrates me to no end. So I'm sadly going to have to do this. We're no longer accepting criminally insane. So now only my own prisoners can become criminally insane, and that is it. Maybe at some point when it's nearly empty and I desperately need money, I will say, sure, I will accept up to 40 prisoners of these caliber in. But beyond that, I won't. It just frustrates me so much that this doesn't want to work. Finally, in terms of rooms, I need to remove the designation of the room of the forest over there. Properly, just 2 white, not 3 white, but sure. And then over here as well. Right now, this doesn't form a problem, but this one, no, actually this one definitely does. Because, and that one too, I cannot put my perimeter wall there at all. So I'm gonna dismantle those two, and just in case, that one is already getting dismantled. But since the forestry has been removed from this part, they should no longer be replanting trees there, meaning that I can put my perimeter wall down here and then barbed wire it without any problem. Speaking of barbed wire, I know I'm kind of strapped for cash, but there. And that was all done and done. Next, finally, next, I'm gonna be replacing those two sections, not with perimeter wall, but with slum wall, because this is slum wall as well. And spoilers, that will allow me to put the barbed wire on those two pieces of wall after all. And that should do it for now. Except that I need to be putting these there. And I need to... I know, it's constantly one more thing. But I remember that people from outside will come to the common room there. So, get that done as well. Door, remote door, there. That is it properly for now. Eight and a half minutes in. All these minor adjustments just get something done. Oh yeah. Then there was also the issue that these are no longer cells because they don't have toilets. There. Luckily, I had them still in storage. So yeah. And with the help of the exports, I now only have a little bit of cabbage to sell, and then it should be done. Should I place these forward by one? Yes, I will. Looks a little weird to have that directly up onto the doormats. There you go. Shut up, phone. But yeah, prisoners have the flu. Paul doesn't care. Hopefully it's them and hopefully they die of it. Because that's gonna save me a bunch of headache. As you see, all of them have a super high food need. Some of them are starving or heavily starving. And it doesn't make sense. Okay, just making sure that I have that connected. It just doesn't make sense anymore. I mean, they have food available. They have the best high quality food that they could have. Better yet. I'm gonna set it back to none. Because that's gonna save me a little bit of daily cash flow every now and again. And the cold weather is over. Good. So I had 50 of those, 90 of those. Let us check on Mr. Brandsma. Let's see. Weitzman. Durham. Why don't I see him? He's supposed to be wearing a red mask. Ah, here he is. Oh, look at that. Cool. So that has worked. Finally something that does work. Meaning that I can now say, Mr. Brandsma, nice to have known you. Get out. You're a gang lieutenant, I don't want you here. And yes, I'm just gonna dump those. Because they're in the way. Even though I have so much experience with this game, I've been playing this since 2014. I don't know the ratios of like cookers to how many meals there are. I think it's 40. Like one cooker, one fridge can hold 40 meals. How many laundry machines per prisoner, or how many prisoners per laundry machine? How many sinks per, you know, just to clean everything. But I keep finding those food trays everywhere, and nothing gets done with them. So yeah. I mean, I've had this issue ever since the old DLC Archipelago, for sure. But it probably existed beforehand, it just never really occurred to me. And I don't know if it is because I have so many staff rooms, or so many places where the staff can go. But it's just annoying, you know. It's just annoying. So Brandsma is getting brought over to the prisoner bus eventually, and then he's getting removed. It's a bunch more cabbages. 10 more, I guess. We have one in there. Obviously a death in there. Cabbage, 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 cabbage. 7, 12, okay. So the moment that I basically do just this, that grunt is done. Meaning that, as I originally thought that in terms of grants, cell block E, and we'll be left with 4 hidden, but I cannot find them. I don't know what they are. As such, I have spent, while I was waiting on basically the hour of running the new prison with nothing. I did build a couple of things, and I did bring prisoners in to basically just have stuff to do. All through quick builds. I did activate a bunch of grants and completed them. But I basically looked around the internet, on Reddit, on Steam forums and such, and nobody can tell me what grants I would be missing. I have done all of them. Except cell block D and E, which will eventually be here, of course. Short-term, long-term investment, tool cleanup, crackdown on drugs, inmate nutrition, staff well-being, carpentry, prison manufacturing, even government bailout, of course, reform, acclimatization, all of the security things, the visitation rights, the maintenance, inmate health and well-being, the cell blocks, administration center, that one, ex-gang member, advanced protection, positive energy, utility, retrofit grant, even that one, the staff training, the emergency protocols, the reform grants, the restaurant and bakery, all of the green energy stuff, and the criminally insane wing. I just don't know what else. And even though I could now activate cell block D, I'm simply not going to. What I am going to do... Never mind, because I suddenly lost all of that cash. I was gonna barbed wire that little bit. And how did you die? Starve to death. How did you starve to death? Why did you starve to death? I don't know. Never mind. Not important. Okay. Yes. You'll see. Now the square is green, it's still red because I don't have the money, but if I had the money, I could build the barbed wire on this piece of wall, and thus the other one down there as well. And I'm definitely doing that. But I'm running a little bit of a deficit here. It could very well be that the warden is gonna give me a call and be like, hey, you need to get out of debt right now, otherwise we'll be bankrupt. And that wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't that be fun? There. Yay, we're out of the red. Yay! You're dead. Why starve to death as well? Or were you a criminally insane? Okay. So Mr. Brandsma's still here. He still hasn't been brought in. Okay, now I can do that, so now let's get that done. First, the two most important ones. Oh, that hasn't even been done yet. Wow. There. Now, I don't know if it's that one or the other one, but hopefully it'll sort itself out. That is getting put in. Ah, there we go. That has just been put in. Barbed wire. There. Perfect. Prisoners are going hungry. Is that so? What about these guys? Sleep, hygiene, safety, exercise. You're not going hungry. You're not going hungry. You're not going hungry. You're not going hungry. See, you're not going hungry. Because those idiots I don't care about. If they refuse to eat, then it's their problem, not mine. Okay, so that has been brought in, and that means that I can now quickly hot water pipe installation. There we go. That already exists, and that should be it in terms of that little issue, except maybe yes. Would be embarrassing to see that I missed something at this stage from the old stuff, but I highly doubt it. I think I've been fairly diligent with it, minor some hiccups here and there. But even those are, and that was sorted out, so looks like it's fine. Great. Also something that happened during the original recording. You may remember that we had a death row inmate that was sentenced to maximum security. In the original recording, I could execute him. He was at 8% and I could execute him, and there was nothing wrong. So even though it is the same save file, but it is considered a separate playthrough, this game uses RNG to the max. It's kind of frustrating, but in this case I will forgive it. Brick. I'm gonna be dumping all the brick as well. Because it seems that the brick is not getting used. Concrete, that is. And if it is getting used ultimately, then we'll just have to see that in time. And I am in favor of that, sure. Okay. You know what? No. We are not gonna do garbage there. We're just gonna bring in prisoners here. Except we're not. Because Mr. Brandsma still hasn't been moved. He hasn't been kicked out. Despite the fact that he's not wearing his belt. I thought that that may have been the problem, but it wasn't. And in the original recording we were around like here with a complete foundation. Clean. So it's just a matter of let's hope that it gets done soon. I can see that sort of in the to-do list, in the jobs list. Operate shop front, checkpoints, prisoner assignments. It's probably a guard. Feed prisoner. Feed prisoner. Feed, feed, feed. Feed prisoner. Search prisoner. Search toilet. Search. Excuse me? Too dangerous. Oh, here. Don't I have like an armed guard? Yes. So maybe you could help out. No. That wasn't it. Oh, wait. It is in there. Where's my armed guard? Patrolling. Go here. If it is considered too dangerous, that is considered too dangerous. It's probably this one or that one. Search. Escort prisoner to solitary, escort prisoner to cell. Search prisoner. Prisoner to padded cell. Operates. Operate tracking monitor. Escort prisoner to cell. Where would that be though? I probably glanced over it. I don't know. Don't care. Let him die. It's fine. It's just this game. I need money. It's not funny. And the dog is lagging. It's a robot dog. Oh, is it this one then? Armed guard. Where be ye? I don't know. Prison architect, everyone. Prison architect. I know I should have just stopped after this, but you know. You can't really call this a magnum opus. Just this. Let's be honest, you can't. Okay, that barbed wire is in. That just leaves this little bit. That barbed wire is in. That is good. That is in. See? That does work. All because it didn't have a normal piece of wall that it could attach to next to it. So that just leaves us with this little piece of barbed wire. And that means that the entire central part is barbed wired. Cool. Cool. Is it strictly necessary? No. Does it look nice? Yes. Question, why doesn't this have barbed wire on it? Shame. I should definitely put that there. Shame. We'll fix that if I have a little bit of cash available. Hey, Bronsma has been moved out of the prison. At last. Yay. Okay, that's enough money. Bazaar, no, bar. Vire. That doesn't work. So it's just that. And that's fine. I guess that these pieces could only work if I were to replace them with... What was it? Rusty walls. Yeah. Well, for fuck's sake, stop murdering my staff. The janitors are there to keep the place clean and help you get healthy. Not there to murder. Okay, so that is now done. Open up. Thank you. So that can be done. Connect and connect. That is all connected now. Good. What else would be considered too dangerous to check for my guards? I wouldn't know. Maybe they're crazy because the coffin beds... Maybe that's the reason they're going crazy. How is their sleep need? Maxed out. It should be sleep time for them. And they are sleeping in it. Okay, okay, okay. Thank goodness. Honestly thought that, you know, because I'm not using a regular bed, that it would have been messed up. Thank goodness the answer is no. Boo. I did place that bench there, that mat there already. That is there. Did I get that done? This here, yes. I did. 13,000. That is enough to... Well, 12,000. Is enough to barbed wire up this bit. And why am I so adamant on this? I just want to. And I will admit to those two bits. And that doesn't have to be, that isn't. Perfecto. Yes. Okay, with the last bits of possible perimeter wall being put in. There we go. And the last bits of barbed wire, well, except for that, and of course, everything on top of here and in the back. I will be ending it off over here today. I hope you've enjoyed this, despite my constant complaining, but then again, can you blame me? I applaud with many voices. I thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.